today. Guys, this cake today that we're making is going to be the winter gnome cake. It was so super close. And if you go back and count, I might be wrong, but I think it was like within 10 votes. It was a lot of votes. So we're doing the winter gnome cake today. I'm so excited. It's so adorable. I thought it was like everything winter and wonderful, and we're expecting a lot of snow this weekend. Some people are saying it's like 3.5 feet. Some people are saying it's going to be nothing. So I guess we'll see, but in the fun of everything, this is going to be super awesome. So guys, I'm starting here with the cake. It's just completely naked, okay? There's nothing on it, but I'm going to do another coat of vanilla buttercream because we want it to be super pretty and very nice and clean looking. So I'm taking a lot of buttercream here. How are you guys doing? Is everybody doing okay? Look at me, I'm slopping buttercream everywhere. I make such a... Is this all over camera, Sophia? No? Okay. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's buttercream everywhere. It's the story of my life. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just cover this with a nice, thick, even coat of some buttercream. So I'm just taking it all the way over to the sides and just making it nice and smooth. You want to make sure you are very liberal with how much buttercream you use. Don't be shy, because you really want it to make a nice, smooth base for your cake. Okay? And just make sure that your cake is cold or chilled, your crumb coat, so that you are able to make your second coat adhere really well and really nicely without trying too hard and making so many different tries for getting buttercream around. I guess it's not really the technical word, but so many different attempts. So you'll get it covered the first time. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to smooth it out. This cake is kind of artsy. It's really like, it was really cool, the image. It was very smooth, but it had some character to it. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. I'm just going around like this, and I am stopping a little bit around. Technically, there is a way you can get your cake super smooth without all of the lines. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. That is a cake decorator's nightmare. When you are stopping and you keep getting lines in your cake. So this is how you make it super smooth. So you take your tool like this, all the way over on one side, and your other hand that you're going to use to turn, just make a nice big cross like this. Okay? Put this down like this, and then take it and go all the way around your cake one time, just like so, and it should make it pretty smooth. It's pretty good. I have a couple little nicks in there, but I'm going to cover those up with some snow. Okay, so I'm just going around like this and just taking my tool and smoothing out my buttercream. And now I am going to get ready to add my snow to the side of my cake. So y'all see where there's some little patches and stuff. That's totally okay. I'm going to take my buttercream here, my offset spatula, and where I see like little patches or places that I want to cover, I'm just going to put a nice little, I would say, blob of frosting. Just going to go through and just press it into your cake like that. It's just going to look like a nice little gathering of snow here on the side of the cake. And I didn't see this on the picture, but I'm going to add this because I like glitter. So I'm going to add a little bit of some glitter to where you see the little bundles, the little batches of snow there. I'm going to use my little paintbrush here and just kind of dust a little bit onto the side. add a little bit of some glitter there. And it just makes it look so beautiful and wintry with the glitter. Okay, next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to add the little snowballs. Okay, so let me see, where would I want the front? This is a good front right here to my cake, okay? So I'm going to add these big, huge snowballs right here. A couple of them here. And I'm going to put some down at the bottom too. Oh, I think I'll move this over to the side a little bit here. And then some down here along the base of the cake to really give it some character and make it look super cute. Okay, so we're getting it ready for our little gnome. And what I want to do too, guys, is I really want to add a little more character to this cake. And when I say that, I mean I want to add some depth. So you kind of have different layers of when you're decorating a cake. If you have little details like this, it just brings it all together. So that's what I'm going to do here. I have my paintbrush that has some water I'm putting on the top of it here. Okay, you can use a little mister if you want to. Misters are probably a lot better, but I'm just using this because this is what I have on hand today. Is a little bit of some water on top of my fondant, just a tiny, tiny bit. Don't use very much, okay, because you don't want to wet up your fondant too bad. But just a little bit there. And I'm going to take some white crystals, which it just looks like snow. So I'm going to take it and sprinkle it over the top as I get snow everywhere. I think it's so pretty because you get all this beautiful snow looking crystals all over the front of this cake, and it just makes it look so awesome. So go ahead and take some of those crystals too and just kind of put them around the snowballs, and it looks like you've got a little winter wonderland scene going on there. I'm going to do the same thing down here too. Just going to add some detail to my cake. I'm just taking my snow and just adding it there. So cute. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some beautiful little snowflakes, some little fondant snowflakes onto the front of my cake here. And you'll want to make sure that your cake is not set, like the buttercream, it's not too cold, because you want to make sure that these little fondant bits will stay on your cake. This is really important. So we're just kind of decorating a lot of the front of the cake here because that is where the little winter scene is happening. And it's so pretty. It's turning out so nice. And you guys can just kind of throw these around your cake wherever else you want to, wherever you see fit. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the cutest little fellow you ever did see. Okay, guys, are you excited? You're probably not as excited as I am. I am like dying. This little guy's so cute. Okay, you want to see him? I am too excited about this. He is adorable. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do you see? Do you see how cute? I am dying. This little gnome is adorable. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put him right here in the middle of this little snow scene here, and just make sure that he's just over the side, just enough, and press him down a little bit. So he's hanging just over the side, and I have his little feet, his little legs, and his little snow boots. This is his legs, so we're just gonna kind of stick one of these over here and try to make sure that they hang on for dear life. Just kind of wedge it into the buttercream there. And the other little guy here, and just kind of hide it underneath his little beard and just kind of stick it Take it right there into the buttercream. Oh my gosh. Isn't he adorable? He's got a little attitude. He's so cute. So guys, I'm gonna add some stars here, okay? So I have these little white fondant stars and these little wires. And you guys can find these wires in any craft store. They are super, super easy to find, or Amazon, and they come in handy so well. So any kind of cake topper that you're doing, you want to add a little sparkle to your cake. All you got to do is get these little guys, make a little fondant impression and a little mold there, and you can just have yourself the cutest little accessory for your cake. And I think the little stars are so awesome. They make this cake just go over the top because this little gnome is awesome. He's so cute. And I did the picture, he was a little bit like he was a lighter blue, and I wanted to make sure that he kind of stood out a little bit more. So I made him a little bit deeper of a blue. Still like a winter blue, but a little bit deeper. Okay, so I'm just shimmying in this last little bit of these stars. I'm gonna add another little one up here too. And this is so exciting. You guys can make it a little girl gnome if you want to. Anything goes, anything goes. Awesome. Okay, guys, if you want to win this super awesome gnome cake, y'all know what to do. You just gotta like this video and share this video, and you'll be in the drawing to win. And guys, if you're out of town, which I know overnight, this video last week got like 11,000 views overnight. I was like, that is amazing. So if you're out of town and you want to win, I'm maxed out on my friends on Facebook, but that's totally okay because you can follow me. You'll win some cookies if you're out of town. So everybody has a possibility of winning here. So this is awesome. And if you are out of town, another winner will be selected that's local. So God bless you guys. I love you all very much. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Bye.